After the complete failure of the NYXI deck to even meet the base standard of comfortability, I kept looking. I bought both the Hori Split Pad Compact and the Split Pad Pro. The Compact's grip ridges were too shallow. The Split Pad Pro was a big improvement with much deeper grip ridges, which meant I could fit all of my fingers comfortably. The big downside to both of these styles, however, is that they do not have built-in batteries. Therefore, handheld mode is the only way to roll. The lack of that versatility led me here. Very much akin to the NYXI deck's beautiful website imagery, I was lulled by the NYXI. Here was a controller that boasted top most wanted features like Hall effect sticks, gyro aiming, on-the-fly button mapping, and turbos, built-in controller batteries for disconnecting from the switch screen to play like Joy-Cons, and RGB lights. So, was the NYXI everything it wanted me to believe it was? You're about to find out. Now, let's get one thing straight. This controller doesn't commit the common fatal flaw that many others like the Nitro deck have made. If you remember from the Nitro deck review, its greatest error came in the form of its straight, 90-degree flat side design. Because of that, and the terrible decision to place the right thumbstick straight below the bottom B button, it made accessing that button a nightmarish chore, just welcoming carpal tunnel. Here's where NYXI gets it right. Check out the shape of each controller piece. This flared design is no accident. As you can clearly see, this design allows for proper distance for the thumb to rest in the correct position. My thumb hits about the middle or closer to the tip. This is perfect. This is what you want. Now I can hold the grip comfortably from the back while still maintaining my thumb's proper placement on the thumbstick. Was that so hard, Nitro deck? Continuing on from the backside, the pronounced grip ridges, as I like to call them, allow for all of my 4 fingers to sit next to one another, and fairly comfortably at that. The biggest win here is the ability to detach from the switch and play wirelessly. But the wins don't stop there. There's some nice little grip rings around the thumbsticks, so there's no chance your thumb will slide off while pushing it around. Bigger X, Y, A, and B buttons, button mapping, turbo, RGB lights with various lighting modes, if you're into that. You can dock the system with the controllers attached. So it seems the NYXI controller has it all, and the case is closed. Not so fast. The D-pad is far too stiff. It makes me feel really bad for retro game and fighting game aficionados. What I don't understand about these stiff D-pad inputs is why the company didn't take the time to study great D-pads that have come historically before and just try to mimic those. The X, Y, A, and B buttons feel cheap and they just don't have a very satisfying press. Some buttons are louder than others. Overall, the quality and feel of the controller is very cheap. It just doesn't feel like something like a Nitro deck or something that's built with more expensive materials. The warranty on the box says 2 years, but to confirm this, I asked customer service and they reported there's only a 6-month warranty on the controller. I'm a little confused at that. This product ships from China, which means it'll take about 2 weeks to receive it in the United States. Why they don't have a North American warehouse is a bit baffling, especially considering it shipped from China to a distro center somewhere in California, then shipped to me. The verdict is, even though it's far from perfect, it's probably the best Nintendo Switch Wireless Pro controller available on the market right now. This is Gamerson. Thanks for watching.